So right now I'm just putting on some moisturizer, Burt's Bees. I'm just kind of spreading it all over my face. And a little bit goes a long way with this one, so I try to use like small amounts with this moisturizer due to I forgot to show the foundation I'm using, but it's L'Oreal Pro Glow 24-hour foundation. And I kind of just took my beauty blender and I'm now blending it all over my face to make sure it's good. Make sure you do down your neck as well because we want to make sure that it's blended and you don't look like you're a different color. So you want to get that neck nice and done as well. I'm now putting on some green concealer because my face has been red, so I was trying to get the tone evened out, and I'm putting that on over my foundation. And then I'm just grabbing my beauty blender and I'm just blending it out, trying to make my skin as even as I possibly can. I'm now putting on some concealer. First is the NYX HD concealer, and the next one will be CoverGirl Ready Set concealer. I like to mix the both of them because it gives me a lighter color, and I find I get better coverage when mixing the two. First, I will be putting on the NYX one. I like to put that one underneath, and then I will be going in with the Ready Set Go one, and I'll just be putting that under my cheeks and little triangles, and then up on the bridge of my nose and up on my forehead, and then around the bottom of my nose as well as my chin. And then I will just get my beauty blender and I will just be blending it out. Now I'm just using the Fit Me powder foundation from Maybelline, and I'm getting one of my big fluffy brushes and I'm just putting it all over my face and just blending it down my neck. Now we have the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I will be using the first shade there on the top in a moment, and then later I will be going with the brown shade right under it, and I will be moving in circular motions to try and even out my contour, and then I will go in C-shaped motions around my forehead, coming down to connect with the contour on my cheek. And then I will take one of my smaller brushes and contour my nose. I will go with the bone structure and come down each side, and then I will use my beauty blender as well as a couple of brushes, like my blending brush from e.l.f. to help blend that out into a nice contoured nose. Now I'm using the e.l.f. blush set, and I'm going to be going with the color in the top left corner. It's like a light pink, and I'm just going to be putting that in circles and then doing it in a backwards motion as I apply that to my cheeks there. And now I'm going to be setting my face with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and putting that under my contour in straight motions on both sides, as well as I'm going to set under my eye with my beauty blender, and then I'm going to take one of my brushes and then just put the powder on the brush and put it all over my face to help set my makeup. Now I will be doing my eyebrows with the Anastasia brow pencil, and I'm using the color Granite, and I'm just going to brush out my brows right now with a squilly, and then I'm going to start outlining the brows, and as I'm done outlining them, I'm going to start filling them in, and then I'm going to use the back of the squilly and brush up on my brows so that the color on the bottom of the brow will come up, and then it'll fill in my brow and it'll have a natural look on the when it's finished. As you can tell, I suck at giving directions, but you know what? Bear with me here. This is my first time I'm trying to. Now I'm just doing the final touches on my brows and giving them a look to see if they're actually any good, and they actually came out not bad considering the state that they are in. So 10 out of 10, I'm proud of myself. And I'm now putting on brow gel to help keep my brows together because they are actually everywhere. And this is the e.l.f. eyebrow gel as well as mascara gel. And I'm just using a bit of that there. Also, as you can see that my hair kept getting in my way, so just ignore that. My hair is a mess, but my whole life's a mess, so it makes sense. Anyways, on with the video. Now we are on to eye priming, which I'm using the Urban Decay eye primer, and I'm just going to prime my eyes now, and then I'm going to start on my eye look. First I will be using the NYX Jumbo Pencil, and it's like a blue color, and I will be putting that all over both of my lids. And I'm going to do this once, and then I'm going to blend it out, and then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to blend it out again. And then I'm going to go for the Wet n Wild palette, which is cheap as hell, which is the reason why I got it, and it's actually super good because like cheap is great. Anyways, back to this. So I'm going to start off with like the sterling blue, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye, and then I'm going to blend that out, and I'm going to do the same with the other eye. And then I'm going to take this light pink up here and swirl it into the look as well. I'm going to continue mixing these two blues in together as well as the pink, and then I'm going to go in with this darker pink here, and then I'm going to swish that all over the eye and help blend it in with the blue to help give me a more of a mermaidish kind of effect. So I'm just going to be mixing these two colors together for a while, and then I'm going to be going to this e.l.f. palette, and I will be taking this pink color here as well as this dark purple here, and I'm going to be mixing them as well on the eye so I can help finally get that mermaid look. Also completely didn't even get the eyeshadow look in frame, and I apologize for that, but it's one of e.l.f.'s new ones. It got like a deep purple, a lighter purple, a pink, and like a lighter pink in it, and I used like the light, like it's like a lightish darkish kind of purple as well as the darker pink, and I again blended them all out, and that's all I did was keep blending and blending. And this is the eye palette I actually use. You see I can use that bright purple, and I use that also that pink. So they're the ones that I use to help get this look accomplished right here. And then I just got some concealer, and I went on an angle with that to give me a bit of a wing and help clean up around the edges and that. And then I got the ColourPop Sheer Shock Shadow in glitter, and I put a bit of that on my finger, and then I applied that all over my lid. I applied a lot to help give you that glittery kind of look. And yeah. And next I'm applying some Kiss lashes on, and these are actually my favorite lashes, and they're cheap too, which is always a plus. They're like $15 for like a pack of 5. And now I'm going in with that dark pink that was in the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm putting that under my eye, so it's going to give me a really pink waterline there, and I'm just going around with that, and then I'm blending it out. And then in the corner of my eye, from the Naked palette 2, I'm using Half Baked, and that's bringing out like a sea where it's like a shimmery color, and that is going to be in the corner of my eye. And then we have this Holy Grail, the Moonchild Glow Kit, and I will be using the shade Pink Heart with my e.l.f. highlighting brush. And I'm just going to be going over that, and then I'm going to be putting some on my nose, on the tip of it, and up along it, going to my forehead, and a bit on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to be using my NYX Dewy Spray Setting Spray, and I'm going to be spraying that all over my face, which my camera stopped working, so I don't have that. But then I put on Kat Von D Lovesick liquid lipstick, and I also applied the pink highlighter on that to give me a much of a finish. And there was my attempt at a mermaid look. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I know it was horrible, and here is my bad modeling to help make up for it.